Hello, Coachmetrix community. Sal Sylvester here. If we haven't met, I'm the CEO of Coachmetrix. I'm super excited to share a great new feature we recently released on Coachmetrix. Over the last couple of months, we've invested a lot of time to upgrade the events feature, all based on feedback that you've provided. So thank you very much. Here's the big win. You can now automate discussions, resources, collections, and assignments before and after an event is sent, all on the schedule that suits you best. So that means less manual work, more consistency, and more time to focus on what matters most, which is ultimately coaching. So if you have a minute, I'll give you a demo in a second. But before I do, I want to let you know about some other upgrades that are in the pipeline. In the coming weeks, we'll continue to make some tweaks to the events feature, allowing you to change the event for one or multiple participants at once. You'll also be able to add your Zoom or video link directly into the event. And we're also going to add a variables feature in the discussions template so that when you're sending those automated pre and post messages, they'll just be a lot more personalized. So that's in the short term. In sort of the short to medium term, we're working on upgrades in the pulse feedback process, improvements to the participant experience. We'll be building out a brand new community feature to give participants the ability to connect with one another. And then we also have some designs for AI tools to help participants write goals, summarize pulse feedback, and a whole lot more. If you have a few minutes, I want to give you a quick overview of the new events feature. So the events feature is underneath the programs link in your upper navigation bar. Remember, this bar is for coaches only. And in this particular example, I've built 3 different programs, one for executive coaching, one for team coaching, and one for leadership development. These are simplified versions just for this demo purpose. In the executive coaching program, we have an intake session. We have multiple coaching sessions. We have a calibration session with a manager and an observation session. When I'm ready to send this to my participants' account, I'm going to send it to their account. And for the sake of this demo, I'll just show you, we're going to select all of these components. But for the coaching sessions, let's say we have a total of 6 coaching sessions. We've simplified the process to schedule the coaching session. So you can click the number of events you have for that particular type of event. You can select your date and time. So let's say we know the schedule for the first coaching session. It's on 8/19 as an example at 3:00 p.m. and it's going to go to 4:00 p.m. Super easy to use. And maybe we haven't scheduled our remaining coaching sessions, so we're just going to leave those blank. Here's the fun part, the automation. As you already know, this feature already exists. You can add these events to your calendar if you choose. But we can schedule resources before and after that event so that they automatically go out. So what does that mean? Let's say a few days, let me select my time. Let's say 4 days before my event, I want to schedule my pre-message reminder to go out. And if there's a resource I want my participant to see ahead of time, like a welcome message to coaching, or maybe there's an assignment I want them to complete ahead of time, review their coaching agreements, I can schedule all of that to go out when I choose, either days, months, or weeks in advance. And I can also schedule a resource, discussion, assignment to go out after my coaching session. So let's say 30 minutes after my session, I want an assignment to go out for my participant to complete their 360 profile, as an example. So again, you have the ability to automate discussions, resources, collections, and assignments. And then you can do the same with any of these components. And you'll then choose your coaching engagement, the participants you want those events to go to, and then you'll click Share Event. So I wanted to give you that quick demo. big updates in Coachmetrix we're super excited about. Play around with Coachmetrix, play around with that events feature, get feedback back to us. As always, we welcome that feedback. We don't promise we'll make changes, but we always promise that we'll listen to what you have to say. So thanks, everyone, and let us know what you think.